Alright guys, welcome back in. Do you remember the classic clamshell bucket? Well, here at Colson's we have completely overhauled, made some serious improvements and brought this baby back to life better than ever. Fitted with reinforced bushers and pins, robust 450 Hardox cutting edges and a 500 litre capacity, this thing is back and it is now a serious bit of kit. This one's freshly made and it's come in the booth to have a bit of my magic done on it. We're going to be finishing this into a luminous yellow before it gets sent out to the customer. The first thing you're going to see me doing is just paying a lot of attention to the scratches that have been made in transit, and then just somewhere the welds have been applied, there's a little bit of weld splat just around some of the edges and the welds. So just paying close attention to them and feathering them back nicely so we get a nice flat finish in the primer, so then when we apply the yellow it's going to look lovely and shiny. So this is where we've got to so far with the buckets. What I've actually done around here, just where the fabricator had grinded into the metalwork, just so he could weld it, he'd left some grind marks in the steel, so I've ended up having to 80 grit all them down first, and then just go over it just to smooth it off with a 320 grit. And I've done that on all four sides now. And also where he'd welded this side, it's burnt all the paint down here, so we've feathered all that nice and flat as well. Same again on this side. The next step, what we're going to do is I'm just going to get a red Scotch-Brite and I'm just going to scotch inside all the gaps, and a really good scotch just inside here. If we need to use the DA to sand any bits down, then we'll do that also. But then yeah, we'll move on then to the cleaning down stage, get all the bare steel and that etch primered, and then we'll get it into primer and get it into luminous. Alright, so all the prep work's all finished now on the bucket. It's all nicely flattered and feathered out any of the edges. We're going to do now what we always do. We're going to go around with the spray bottle with the degreaser in, with the blue cloth, and just wipe it all over all of the surfaces just to make sure there's no grease and oils left on the surface before we paint it. And then we'll go over it twice with a tack rag to get the loose dust off. Mask the clips up on the side, and then we'll start mixing and get ready to put some paint on it. Alright, so instead of using etch primer on the bucket first off to go over the bare steel, I'm going to use the Sickens epoxy primer, LV350. This is the hardener and the reducer to go with it. I've used this product for 10 years. I've used it on sandblasted surfaces, aluminium, steel, and every single time over the last 10 years it's done the job that I've intended to, and to a high standard. So we're going to put this on as the primer, and then we'll recoat over the top twice with the luminous green. So that's the bucket now, fully coated in the epoxy primer. It's already looking lovely and flat. I haven't done the inside in the epoxy just because it's already all primed, and when we use the nice top coat, it's going to leave a nice finish in there regardless. It doesn't actually need doing. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we'll get the booth turned up to about 30 degrees for about 15 minutes, because you have to make sure this epoxy primer is fully cured off before you recoat it. So we'll do that, get the gun washed out, and then we'll crack on with the luminous yellow. Alright, so this is the top coat we're going to be using for the bucket. It's RAL 1016 in UHS 450, which is a nice high build product. Like I said, it's a very, very visible yellow, like a luminous yellowy greeny colour, which is probably perfect really for a bucket which is going to be used at heights. So yeah, it's going to be mixed at a 3:1 ratio with CS711 activator and the ET750 reducer. So yeah, let's get this mixed up and let's get it on the bucket. So this is the bucket now, all finished and outside in the natural light. It's just got to go and have the hydraulic rams put in now as the final touching piece. Paintwork really is, and I've always said this, it's all in the prep. If you take the time to do the prep right and you apply the paint nicely, you're always going to end up with a lovely finish. Now I'd just like to take the time quickly just to say a massive thank you to over 850 subscribers. It's absolutely amazing, and thank you all so much for the support. Up next week, I've got another trailer, an ex-Sims metal trailer, again for Ward Recycling, but I'm going to do this one slightly different. I'm going to do the whole trailer in one video, and I'm going to do a deeper dive into the paint prep and just the general materials that I use on my job. So I shall see you all next week. Leave a like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.